Hey, Alice, Jason here, and don't mind my messy hair and my messy appearance. I'm just waking up, and it's bright out, yes, so it's one of those days, you're sleeping. So I go to the kitchen, and I'm like, what do I want for breakfast? And it's like, I think the staple for Beachbody people, it's like oatmeal and egg whites, and, like then all your supplements. Um, Or a lot of people are really good about just being consistent every morning, waking up and having Shakeology. And now that there is Neapolitan Shakeology, that gives you several different flavors to try at a reasonable price. You're going to get three different flavors, eight of each, in a month's supply. So you're never going to get sick of one flavor. Unless you're like Homer Simpson, who gets the Neapolitan and only eats the chocolate. In that case, maybe just order chocolate. Um, anywho, I wasn't in the mood for Shakeology, because I don't have the new strawberry yet, and didn't want the oatmeal, and, I've been experimenting a lot with vegan, and I feel good about that, but I didn't really want just, protein powder. Um, so I'm like, well, what can I have? And I opened the fridge, and lo and behold, I kind of forgot this. I still had my Shakeology chocolate pie. And so I know what you're thinking. Pie for breakfast, Jason? My mom wouldn't appreciate that. But here it is. I mean, this is the pie that we made at Shakeology. And it's like still super healthy for you. Like, look at these ingredients. 2 scoops of chocolate Shakeology, that's 1 packet. 2 tablespoons of non-fat milk. Okay, I'd have milk for breakfast anyway. In fact, I use soy milk. I'm not sorry, not soy. I use almond milk. And then one 12-ounce container of tofu. Okay, tofu, there's some controversy that tofu crop in the U.S. is messed up because of GMO and Monsanto. But we got organic tofu from organic non-GMO tofu from Whole Foods, so we're good there. And then a half cup of all natural peanut butter. Are you gonna have like almond butter on your toast anyway? We used almond butter. And then a one whole grain graham cracker pie crust. Okay, well, graham crackers for breakfast, maybe, maybe not. But anyway, it sounded good to me. So here you go, a little Shakeology pie for breakfast. And again, I'm not saying do this every day, but as Tony Horton says, variety is the key to your fitness. And if you sit there and do the same thing over and over, and I know a lot of people like consistency and repetitiveness makes it easy, but it's an awful bland life to live. So, maybe it's New Year's Day, and you wake up and you're watching the parades, or like it's your birthday, or it's just like that lazy Sunday where you wake up. Well, if you make one of these Shakeology pies, and really the hardest trick is getting the ingredients. You got to go out and buy tofu. You got to go out and buy the graham cracker pie crust. And if you don't have, the peanut butter, grab that. But chances are you have the other things at home. Put everything in a blender. Super easy. Just run that blender till it's all nice and smooth. Take the blender, and this is pretty thick, so it's not going to pour out. You'll have to scoop it out with a spoon into your pie crust. Put the pie crust in the fridge. It really only takes about 1 hour because the stuff's pretty thick. And then there you go. The next time you want a healthy dessert, or you're being crazy like me and you want to do pie for breakfast, there you have it. So well, Jason, yeah, you made pie out of Shakeology, and you're being crazy, you're having it for breakfast, but does it taste any good? It's amazeballs. It's like pudding pie that's sweet, though. I've never liked pudding, but this I like. And I'm not the hugest chocolate fan either, but this is good. And you've got that added graham on the bottom, so it must be good. This is my second piece this morning. And I don't have the caloric information on this, but it's not going to be that bad because it's really tofu and Shakeology. And 1 packet of Shakeology is like 160, 180 calories, 140 maybe. I can't remember with chocolate. And then the tofu, it's still pretty good for you. It's got some protein. And that's for the whole pie. So if you divide that amongst 2 pieces, I think you're getting away with only a couple hundred calories here. So it's going to get me going. Again, this probably isn't going to be my only breakfast. I'm going to go off and, have some extra protein powder or something later on. But to get going on that morning where you're struggling and you want a little bit of different variety and you want some extra tangy taste, it's a little reward. And I'm not encouraging people to use food as a reward, but if you need that little extra motivation to get going some morning, throw, make up the Shakeology pie, mix in the blender, throw it in a pie crust, put it in the back of the refrigerator, and then when you or your husband or your kid wants an extra snack, like how about a piece of pie, like their eyes will light up, and little do they know that they're eating like health. All right, well, that's my tip of the day. I'm going to enjoy my pie this morning. I hope you enjoy yours in the near future.